Welcome to solverfy.
Le Chatelier's principle states that an increase in the concentration of product disturbs the equilibrium position, so the reaction shifts towards reactants to attain a new equilibrium. So if there's more product, it will shift to the reactants. If there's more reactants put in, then it will shift to the products. It's a pretty simple and straightforward principle. So here I've drawn the reaction of silver chloride dissociating in water. By adding H3O plus hydronium ions, that is to decrease the pH. It doesn't affect the chloride ion as it is the conjugate base of a strong acid, whereas the concentration of Ag, silver, decreases at addition of small amounts of hydronium. And that is because when you put hydronium in, the oxygen will associate with the silver because it will have a more negative charge to make silver oxide, and it will precipitate out. So that means that the products will leave the reaction, and thus it will favor the products. It will go more towards the products. And so that makes, by adding H3O plus, it makes the silver chloride more soluble. And that is because of Le Chatelier's principle. Now for part B, if we go here, we have the strontium carbonate reaction dissociating in water. And what happens is the carbonate reacts further with excess water to give carbonic acid. I've drawn this here. So this is the carbonate. It reacts with water to give carbonic acid and hydroxide. And that will react even further to produce carbon dioxide gas, water, and the hydroxide there. So by adding hydronium, or in other words, decreasing the pH, it reduces the concentration of hydroxide as it readily reacts with hydronium because they are conjugate acid-base pairs. So this will react with hydronium. That's not the proper way to show this, but I'm just going to show that this is they're balancing each other out, okay? So then the reaction follows Le Chatelier's principle and dissolves more strontium carbonate. And so thus it makes it more soluble as you add in more hydronium.